Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. This video is going to be about our compassion, and our compassion can go a long way, especially when it comes to a narcissist that's trying to exploit us for our compassion. This video is to describe how narcissistic people take advantage of the very essence of who we are as a person, of our beliefs. Thank you very much to all the returning subscribers and your continued support with the channel. If you are new to the channel, I'm Elizabeth Shaw. This channel is all about the narcissist personality disorder, to give you more understanding of the people you might be dealing with in your life, how to handle yourself around those people if you cannot go no contact, and different methods to find what works for you to help you overcome narcissistic abuse. If you do find the information helpful on the channel, please do subscribe. So when it comes to people who are friendly, who are compassionate, who are kind, who are generous, who are thoughtful, who are caring, who are helpful, who like to avoid conflict, avoid drama, who like to be agreeable, who like to understand other people and get along with other people. This is prime meat for narcissistic people to chew up and spit back out. You see, when people are friendly, compassionate, caring, thoughtful, want to avoid conflict, it's their beliefs about who they are as a person. It gives them a sense of meaning. Helping other people out gives them a sense of meaning, a sense of belonging, and they don't question other people's motives because they're working on their own motives of showing kindness, showing compassion, being generous, helping other people out, that they believe that other people are coming from the same place as them. However, givers do have to set limits because takers rarely do, and narcissistic people often never do. A narcissist isn't coming from the same place. They're not made of the same stuff. A narcissist is coming from a place of control, dominance, exploitation, getting their needs met. Narcissistic people on the inside, they covertly hide this. They can come across very kind and genuine. However, on the inside, they are very unkind. They are very untrustworthy, very disloyal. They lack empathy. They covertly hide these so that they can exploit people who are loyal, who are trustworthy, who are compassionate. And we can often believe that if we just show them a little bit more kindness, that we can help them see the light. And it's not our job to help other people see the light. It's our job to help ourselves see the light, recognise how someone is treating us, realise that we deserve better and leave them to it. However, most people are taught from a young age that it's kind to share. Only a narcissist doesn't want to share. They want to take. They are not taught to share. They believe they're entitled to just have what they want, when they want, with whoever they want. And they lack the empathy to care. They shift the blame so that there's no consequences for their actions. We are taught that it costs nothing to be kind. However, when you are kind to a narcissist, it can cost you everything. Narcissists condition you to give them everything and expect very little to nothing in return. Narcissists condition you to believe that your reactions to their actions are the problem, when without their actions there would be no reactions. Therefore, it's their actions that are the root cause, the underlying problem. However, because they've conditioned you into believing that your reactions are the problem, you often then try to show them more compassion, more kindness. You try to work harder to make it up to them for the things that technically they are doing to you. And the confusing thing about a narcissist is they can show false empathy. They can be there for you when you are going through something, because they want to use what you're going through as leverage to exploit you. So on one hand, you can think they're a kind, caring, compassionate person that is there for you. On the other hand, later down the line, they're going to come at you and say, what about when I did this for you? What about when I was there for you? To use that as leverage to get you to do something for them. Narcissists use your compassion as a leverage to exploit your kindness, to get their own needs met. Narcissists can cry when they lose a loved one or when something happens to somebody else. They can cry, they can show compassion very, very well when they want to manipulate another person so that people think that the narcissist is genuine. If they are genuine tears, it's usually because the narcissist has lost something that they would themselves have gained if that person had been around for them. It's not the loss of the person they're grieving, it's the loss of what they could take from that person they are grieving. And they will cry in front of others to gain sympathetic attention, to mislead people, to sell people an illusion, so that the narcissist can extract sympathy, extract kindness, extract compassion, and get their needs met from you. The more you give a narcissist, the more they will take. Narcissists exploit genuine people. They exploit loyal people. They push loyal people to their absolute limits, and then they take loyal people beyond those limits, and then they use loyal people's compassion as leverage to suck loyal people back in to the narcissist games so that the narcissist can exploit that person all the more. They use people who are trustworthy. They can use your trust as leverage to break your trust, to accuse you of being the untrustworthy one so that you show them more compassion. You try to help them out, not realizing that they are sinking you. When it comes to dealing with people, being generous, being kind, being caring, being compassionate, being loyal, being respectful are all excellent qualities to have. However, you do need to learn your values and your beliefs to create your boundaries. You do need to give your compassion to yourself first. And it's not to be mean. It's like the oxygen on the aeroplane. When you get on that aeroplane and the stewards and stewardesses are doing their talk, they tell you to put the oxygen mask on yourself first so that you can be at your best to give your best. Now, many people, if you're traveling with young children or loved ones, your instinct is to put it on those first because you care about them more than you care about yourself. However, if you put it on a 2-year-old first and the oxygen goes, you're going to then struggle to get it on yourself, and then you're going to struggle to help the 2-year-old. You're going to leave the 2-year-old defenseless. Therefore, you need to put it on yourself so that you can be at your best to help the 2-year-old off the plane. Narcissistic people, they care about themselves more. Therefore, they're going to put it on themselves first, and then they're going to take your oxygen as spare just in case they need it because they lack the empathy to care for you. If they can look good in some way, they might pretend to help you out in order to say, what about that time I saved your life? A narcissist will push you off the boat to pull you up, to ask what were you thinking falling off? Why did you walk into me? To blame you for falling in and then expect eternal gratitude for the fact that they've rescued you. So your compassion needs to go to yourself first so that you can give your best to those who appreciate who you are and not those who try to sink you for who you are. When you don't like conflict, when you don't like drama, when you want to be agreeable, you need to stay away from those who create conflict and drama and expect you to agree with them. Narcissistic or not, if you don't like conflict and drama, you don't want to be around somebody who creates that atmosphere for you, because they're going to leave you feeling frustrated. They're going to leave you feeling angry. They're going to leave you feeling annoyed. You're not walking away from them to be mean to them. You're walking away to let them go and create their conflict and drama while you go and find your peace and harmony, so that when drama does hit, because life happens at times, when it hits, you're at your best emotional state to deal with it. Narcissistic people get you into an emotional state of frustration and despair and anger and frustration, so that they can use your emotions against you as leverage to exploit you. No, it doesn't cost anything to be kind. However, if you are kind to the wrong person, it can cost you everything. I shall link in the video description 11 reasons why narcissistic people hurt you, and 5 environments narcissists create to exploit you. Thank you very much for listening. Go out there and create the day that you deserve, because you do deserve to have an amazing day. Bye.